Anti-Afro-Svengali. I want to say before I go into this video, anybody out there who has an issue with what I'm doing with respect to, let me see your handcuffs, and posting her stream of income location, you don't have anything to say because you were silent when she was doing all this shit. If you weren't opening your mouth back then, when she was slandering me, Rev G, attacking people on this channel, you don't have anything to say. You have no credibility. People are selective when they want to speak up when there's injustice going on. But when people respond to injustice and slander and lies and deceit and treachery and bullying and stalking, this is what Let Me See Your Handcuffs has done, and stealing and conniving. All of these things Let Me See Your Handcuffs did. And you all sat there and you laughed with her. These are the very same people who want to turn around and raise a stink about what I'm doing. You are not going to be considered in any regard. Didn't get a chance to come back on yesterday. I apologize. I wanted to revisit the first part of the video from yesterday. Here you go again with this screenshot. And this time I do have the link that I put on the bottom. Be sure you click this link on and tell me what you find when you click on the link. Would you mind putting a comment in the comment section? What happens when you click on this link? This is what Let Me See Your Handcuffs posted on her channel about me, AAS. Full name, NPI number, the billing number, right? And the Board of Behavioral Sciences. She told you to contact them. So Let Me See Your Handcuffs can't say a damn thing about what I'm doing. It needs to be done. It's going to be done. It's being done in public. And there's nothing that she can do. This is what she wanted. She wanted all of this attention placed on her. Well, listen, when it comes to attention involving me, that's going to be on my terms. Especially somebody slandering me like Let Me See Your Handcuffs did. Now, this is just the beginning. I can assure you, I have not finished gathering the information for the high school, Aldine Senior High School. I haven't finished. Once I finish that, it's coming up here on this channel. Meanwhile, here are the contacts to Lone Star College in Houston, Texas, the main office. You have these contacts here. I encourage you to contact them and let them know what Let Me See Your Handcuffs has been up to. You also have non-administrators of the campus on the list. Those are optional, but I'm going to be doing a tutorial in the future. Absolutely 100%. Human resources must be contacted. Governing board must be contacted. Those are the two mandatory because they have the legal responsibility for the institution. Sometimes calling campus police is imperative. Now, this was a strategy that we had to use with Umar after he was threatening to kill us and threatening to kill this person. And when I come here, I'm going to pull up on this. This happened when he went to Chicago. He was threatening all these people in Chicago. So we contacted, there was a university he thought he was going to go to. I don't remember the name of it. And then he decided to go to a community-based organization. Law enforcement was called because he was making some pretty graphic threats. And I should pull those up so you can hear those threats. He was out of control, people. But if you're talking about a college or university, contact campus police if a person has been threatening you online. They should be pulled in. Then human resources and the governing board, the school board. There's different names for these different entities. Now, absolutely has to be made very clear. Let Me See Your Handcuffs is not the only one that is going to be in serious trouble for their online conduct. Public servant. You should see some of these screenshots that they continue to post and slander and gay bash and gender attack and race attack. It's sickening. And these are public servants. They're going to be getting the exact same treatment as Let Me See Your Handcuffs. It's deserving. They went around. There's one person that has been doing this for almost, 3 years. So there's 3 years worth of homophobic slurs and race slurs and gender attack. Went on and on and on until the person got busted. Too bad. But here's something else I want to tell you. This person has resumed these type of attacks, but's changed up the screen name. That is not going to help. The other person, let me tell you what this other person did, thought he was protected because some of those channels he was on were pulled down, like Slander God's channel. No, that's okay. Slander God's channel came down, but we captured a lot of these gay bashing, these gender attacking, these race attacking, and more specifically, attacking people with disabilities. This is also something that, let me see, Your-Handcuffs was doing too. Calling people retard, ridiculing them because she says they have one eye. Public servants. And these are the same people who want to turn around and act like I'm doing something wrong because I'm calling out their conduct. You can't be serious. The frustration with these subjects, they can't come back and say, I'm doing what they're doing. They don't have any leg to stand on. They're trying to find out, oh my goodness, how can we get AAS? And that's another video. Carrie Ann likes to think what Lennon or KKC is going to take me down. Well, honey, why don't you try it? You try to take me down. You're on the list, by the way. You're accusing people of being child molesters? No, that's another thing that's not going to be allowed to stand. But listen, people, complacency is perilous. But this is what these individuals depended on. They depended on us simply not responding and remaining silent. That was never the plan. What the plan is, I'm going to come back on here and give you much more than what you got today. In the meantime, you know the drill. Buyer beware.